Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our next installment of the Dragon Age series. As you may notice, we are not in the exact spot we left off. We left off about 10 feet that way. There were some recording issues trying to go through this one last time, and I had face cam, and I had audio, and I had absolutely no gameplay at all, which, of course, is less than ideal. So we are going to continue in here. We'll get through the first floor of the tower, probably get started on the second floor, and we are going to be doing an absolutely annoying quest, the Summoning Sciences. We will walk you through this step by step. Doing this, if you're attempting to do this quest, I would recommend having a guide. It has been a few years, so I do not remember the exact order, or I did not remember the exact order all of them go in, and so I do have a guide pulled up myself for my first time through it. Now that I'm having to re-record, I still have that up and intend to use it as I go through this quest. And there it is. We just picked up the Summoning Sciences quest. We're going to come here and we're going to empty out these next two mobs. We need to empty out these mobs because they are actually in the way of doing the quest, even though it starts back over here. Okay. Scrap of paper, that's good. And then we will kick open this door and start shooting these guys. Do not run past me this time, if you please. Alright. Okay, you can stop shutting the door and start killing the monster anytime you would like. Alright. So now that these areas are clear, we're going to start on our Summoning Sciences, and this is going to take a little bit of time. So, step one, we hit the Summoning Font. We actually missed a corpse to pick up. Okay, so we have hit Summoning Font. Now we want the Tome of Spirit Personage, which is right over here. And after that, we hit Summoning the First, which will give us the Spirit Hog. The Spirit Hog automatically dies. We take our Garnet. Now on to the second sequence. Summoning Font. Alright, we want Uncommon Calling, which should be right here. Oh, they're out of my way. I might be able to click it. There's my Uncommon Calling. And now we need to touch the statue in the first area. So statue of Magus, and then summoning the second. If you have somebody with pickpocket abilities, you can pickpocket the trickster who appears right there. You get a random item off of it. It is also worth noting you can only pickpocket him if you are on PC. Console versions cannot actually pickpocket him. The important thing, though, is he will put another quest out there for us later on. Okay. Now we'll start summoning the third. Which should start with the bestiary, which is back here. Our common table carving spot is next. And that is back in the first area. right about there. Now we need Spiritomb and Theralis, which should be right there. And then the statue again. Come on. There we go. And now we need the Novice Phylactery, which is exactly 13 bookshelves left of the statue right here. And that will complete summoning the third, which will summon something for us to fight. The Fade Rifter will drop us an okay item. If you have a mage focus on dealing lightning damage, you'll get a decent item with these charged mitts. Alright. While I'm here, make sure that Night Corpse doesn't have anything for me. And now on to the fourth and final sequence. This one takes a few minutes. There are 10 steps to this one, starting with touching the font. Step 2, Tome of Spirit Personages. Step 3, Uncommon Calling. Loop around here. Uncommon Calling. Step 4, touch the statue again. Step 5, Bestiary. Step 6 is our common table carving spot. Step 7 is Spiritomb Etherealis. Step 8, we touch the statue for the second time in this sequence.
This should be easy enough.
Step 9 is our Novice Phylactery. And step 10 is to touch summoning the fourth, which is hidden back here behind these bookshelves, and the reason we had to clear this out. This is another character who can be pickpocketed if you had it. I do not know if Liliana even has pickpocket. I guess she does. We could have attempted to pickpocket those characters with her if we had wished. But it's no big deal. You just get a couple random items, and we really don't need random items. Alright. Now that we are through that quest, and we're only 8 minutes in. It's faster than I figured. We'll stop here. Site of Mysterious Power. There are going to be a few of these scattered throughout the different quests we do that we need to make sure we pick up for one of our Mages Collective quest. Alright. Just amulet. Who does that? You don't have an amulet. You want the amulet of Quirk. You want reduced hostility. Additional spirit damage, sure. No, you don't have enough magic yet for that staff. You do not have enough magic yet for that staff either. You short bow, not good enough for me. Not even better than that. Okay. No. You don't even deal like. Actually, you know what? Let's go over here. Give you, because you actually deal electricity damage. You need some of these. You need a leather helm. Alright. A little bit better equipment for Wynn as well. While we work on getting him up, we'll get started on the second floor here. Actually went much smoother than the failed recording, so that's good.
It is a mess, and I've not been able to get it into a state fit to be seen.
Alright.
I am called Elaine, and I manage the Circle's magical stockroom. I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do. I tried to leave when things got quiet. That was when I encountered the barrier. Finding no other way out, I returned to work.
Oh, Wayne, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here. I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all. I do not know. But he came here with several others and took the litany of Adrala.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
I do not know.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood magic. I was afraid of this. We should find Niall. The litany will give us a fighting chance against any blood mages we encounter.
I wish you luck. Perhaps this will be over soon and things will return to the way they were. Goodbye.
Alright. We're going to come right here and grab the item in here. And before we start on this, I forget about the thing we did in the original recording before we headed out and did all the summoning sciences. Last time I told you I was going to talk to you about tactics, and we are going to actually clear out this one. Between times I decided I was going to change something. Mode. Oh. Hold on, let me look at my skills for a second. Oh, I don't have threaten yet. Never mind. And my tactics are not important. We'll just clear this out again. We do not care about it. Honestly, we do not care about this one either. If I ever switch off for me, the only things we care about, we have suppressing fire and rapid shot on. So over here, we have actually redone tactics of our team. Wynn is set up to be the healer she is made to be. And of course, all the healing focuses on herself first, and then works up on the damage from everyone else. She also can help allies by increasing their mana and stamina regeneration. And the heroic aura, if you've got room for it in your tactics, is good. It protects against ranged attacks. So it's always solid. Morgan we want her to be a healer. She just does not have the skills yet. She should be about to level up, which will get healing, which will help. She'll end up dropping the Winter's Grasp and the Lightning to add 2 heals here. And that will help tremendously. And then Liliana, unfortunately, the dirty fighting is good. Helps with that, not having combat archery. The Song of Valor is okay to have up. The rapid shot is good. She still needs suppressing fire. The scatter shot is it's whatever. She's got to have something for now. Now you'll notice that Wynn had a lot more tactic slots than everyone else, and that comes from your skills. Combat tactics, you notice. My combat training's all the way up. The coercion's going to take up. This I ignore because I'm in control of me. Wynn has most of her combat tactics all the way up. Needs this. this helps them not get interrupted when casting spells and taking damage. Morgan has a little bit of training there. Definitely needs more tactics slots as we go along. Liliana needs both this and this. And really she needs these as well. And if she can get into survival, it wouldn't be bad. Liliana needs a lot of skills, but being a rogue will actually get the most skills there. So that's not something to worry about, just something to grind for. Now, we're going to enter here, and we're going to immediately swing left and deal with these blood mages that we're supposedly not able to deal with yet because of whatever reason. We don't have a litany.
Please, please don't kill me. I know I have no right to ask for mercy, but I didn't mean for this death and destruction. We were just trying to free ourselves. Aldred told us that the Circle would support their kingdom. Rogaine would help us be free of the Chantry. You don't know what it was like. The Templars were watching. Always watching. The magic was a means to an end. It gave us. It gave me the power to fight for what I believed. Fighting for what you believe is commendable. The ends do not always justify the means. You don't really believe that, do you, Wynne? Change rarely comes peacefully. Andraste waged war on the Imperium. She didn't write them a strongly worded letter. She reshaped civilization, freed the slaves, and gave us the Chantry. But people died for it. We thought someone always has to take the first step, force a change, no matter the cost. Nothing is worth what you've done to this place. And now Aldred's gone mad, and we are scattered, doomed to die at the hands of those who seek to right our wrongs. But I would like a chance to atone for what I've done. Please, if you spare me, I could escape and seek penance at the Chantry. I just want my life. Please. I'll find a way, please. I swear I'll do something good with my life. Thank you. The Maker will surely turn his eyes on you in mercy.
Alright. So that there is something that's going to come up more later on as we play through this game, and especially in the second game, that is the mages versus Chantry, is a big part of that game. I will probably do a playthrough of the second game at some point after I finish this one. Probably not right away, but we will certainly get to that at some point. Alright, so now we've got time. We've got time to clear a few rooms out.
Let's get started.
Alright. And there is that important level up for her. Alright. We'll step in here, we'll grab a few items, and we will level her up. Unfortunately, Liliana is not good enough to open that chest yet. That's one we need to come back to get. However, I'm sure we will forget about it. Okay, magic to 27. You want heal. Even if you don't want heal, I want you to have heal. Morgan, set you up for actual healer. This self-help, drain life. And then that is ally health less than 50%, self health less than 75%, and we're actually going to change. We changed that one. We're actually going to change this one to 75% on her as well. Okay. Now we have the two. Now we have two healers, which is good. This will help. This is something that you desperately need before you get into your first real boss fight with this build. Because, which I mean, our first real boss fight is at the top of this tower, so it is important to have them so that you can get set up. Because this build here is made specifically to beat bosses. Large mobs will actually give us more trouble than the bosses themselves. And the reason is we out heal it early on, and then as their mana starts to get lower, we should have it built up enough that as the mana gets lower, we should have built up enough suppressing fire, thanks to our rapid shot, that they can't hit us anymore. Of course, this only works one target at a time, so but that's the goal. Suppressing fire so they can't hit us with basic attacks anymore, and then only have to be able to survive the magic and the breath weapons and whatnot, which is fairly easy to do with two healers. Yeah, I've used this build to beat this game on Nightmare before.
Are the demons gone? Is it safe? I don't want to die. If you're sure it's safe, I could take a peek outside. Yes. I have a crick in my back and my bum's gone numb. Oh, holy maker, look at this. Those demons didn't know what hit them, did they? Godwin, Mage of the Circle of Ferelden, at your service. Oh, not as pleased as I am that you came along when you did. There were demons everywhere, blocking my exit. I decided that the best thing to do in that situation was to hide. Very, very quiet. I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my closet for a little while. You go where? The Templars have locked the door. I'm just going to stay here and see what happens. Thank you again for saving me. May we meet again in happier, less life-threatening times.
And there's just a random character, no real effect on anything. That was actually as far as we got last time because I struggle with the summoning sciences so much. And down with the abomination. Easy enough. There's Liliana's level up. Okay, Liliana, as much as I want to just dump in dexterity, I don't think I can. I need to actually take a close look when I level her up. Creationist core, that should be helpful. Character, Liliana, let's level you up. Okay, yeah, your cunning is definitely too low. That needs to go up. You need this first and foremost. Cunning, yeah. Minimum cunning is 22, so I still have at least 2 more points to dump in there. And as much as I want you to have this, you can't even get suppressing fire yet. The lockpicking is what I tend to focus on her. She needs everything and has time for half of it early on. She will get there in time. Let's see if these changes are enough to go get this chest before I forget about it. It's not this chest. I've already forgotten which one it is. It's this one. No, yes, behind here. There we go. All right. Easy enough, easy enough. And did I check this side of the room? I did. There's nothing in there. Okay. Now we'll swing off to the right here. We still got more of this second floor to clear out. Okay. Some abominations. I am happy to have you guys attacking me. Okay, good. Down they go. Scrolls. Armor. Buckle the winds. Before we get out of this room, we should actually stop and check equipment again. You can't go in here. This is something you can only access with the mage starting background. You go through there as part of the opening storyline. Okay, pull up some inventory. Obviously, I'm not going to be changing mine. Fire resistance and increased healing effects. Okay, here. Let's do magic. You kind of want that. You already have Buckle the Winds. That's fine. Okay. Apprentice robes. Her should be better. Yeah, definitely better there. Okay. Not a problem. We still need boots for her. But we will get that. We will get there eventually. Alright. Now it's time for our first Revenant fight. Saw Sword, Chantry, Amulet. That is an easy gift for Liliana. We'll worry about that later. Oh, something else you missed. In the gifts... Oh, actually, no, I haven't. That's something I just need to do now. Wine goes to win. Portrait will go to other people. Morgan will get the silver chain.
You have my thanks.
And you will get the Chantry Amulet.
That's a wonderful thought.
Okay. And these paintings go to Stin. And Ale will go to Ogren, who will of course meet later on. Hey, we're getting people high enough for hitting minor abilities. They get boost to their abilities based on how high they are. And Buckle the Winds. Huh. Supposed to be a thing here. There it is. And we take the vial. and start our first Revenant fight.
This is annoying. Now we get our hands dirty. Oh, you have found what you
This one is actually strong enough that I am willing to use that attack on it.
Hey! As you wish. Alright, battle it is then.
Absolutely, fight me.
I tried to be merciful. You will learn to fear me.
These things can be a real pain early on. Thankfully, due to this build, he's now missing everything by attacking the rogues.
It's your time to die.
And there you go. Down he goes, fine. Eventually. Heavy steel plate. New codex, the Black Files. Alright. And taking down our first Revenant seems like a good place to wrap up here. This would be a good visual guide for completing summoning sciences for people as well. So everyone, have a great day. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Feel free to leave comments down below. Any interaction with the video does help push this out to more people. So again, have a great day.